Hello, this is a game played on IGS on 2 handicap where black killed plenty of stones, for example this low right group which died early in the game, but there were more groups that could die, so let's have a look to check the missed opportunities. So white plays a 3-4, then a Shimari, very confident. Black should consider an extension on the left side, either D10 or C10, because that's the direction of play for white to develop from his top left Shimari. While playing a move like this, it's quite conservative and solid too. Nothing wrong so far. So white attacks from the left side, and here black can consider pincer, because falling back at f3 gives white the opportunity to take the nice point. This is always an ideal formation for white, to have the Shimari facing the outside, then extend to the middle of the side, and also followed by the corner approach. So it's a really nice setup to go for a moe on the left side. Therefore, black should find ways to prevent that happening. And a pincer is just fine here. Then come out, block, and jump. That would be a basic pattern. So anyway, black is playing calm, and white continues with the slide. That's also possible. But now white should extend back at c9. This is a way to finish the Joseki. Then of course black can go for the right side, or extend in the top, or simply play tight to grab another corner. So right now white is focused on the left side, but black has stones on the rest of the board. So when white plays away, black should pincer on the left side right away. Here black can consider c8, because white should always finish the Joseki at c9. So when that doesn't happen, black has to pincer, white jumps, and then black extends for a base, or black jumps along and then extends even further. But anyway, this is a way to punish white on the left side. Playing like this still allows white a nice extension, so it's not really a punishment. Well, black got the base, but for example, when black takes away the extension at c8 and white extends from the Shimari, black can continue next with the Kosumi, so now the two stones in the corner are in big trouble. So like this, black went for a mild follow-up. Interesting, Tsuke. Normally there are other ways for white to attack the two stones, but right now he doesn't have to bother. White should continue in the top right corner and look for the most open spaces on the board. Locally, white can play a move like the second line invasion and then connect one way or the other. Actually push first to create cutting points, then link. Now this is a way for white to remove the base and then just extend, because black's group is still pretty much floating. So when white plays this attach, black can consider the cut. If white cuts, black captures, Atari, connect or take, then Atari and connect again. If white protects, black can push in the corner once and then bump and jump out. Black can also block like this, that's a fine move. But the double up, it's a little bit heavy. So white should either make a tiger mount, which is good for I shape, or simply play a one space jump to go faster into the middle. If white cuts here, the ladder works. That's why the one space jump, so black doesn't have to worry about ladder breakers and so on. Playing this move, which is heavy, white can think of a vital point approach, threatening to cut. So now black resists, white will go up, black has to cover, and black is still chased or has to run. This clamp is possible to remove the eye space, but now white should connect under with Atari. If black covers, white captures, block, and then white can still attack the whole thing, so black is on the run. Han, it's a very good option. Connect or forced, black connects too, and black jumps out. That's a little bit far away. It's good enough to play an O-gamer to be connected to the wall, or Hane in the head of two stones and double Hane, then connect solid. Now if white comes out between the groups, black can react to the top approach, either by playing a pincer or simply defend. Playing this kind of jump, it's a little bit loose, and white can think about a way to separate the extension from the wall. If this happens, white can push through e14 or g13. So that's how I can punish the overstretch move. Attach is good, go up, and here black should actually block. The bamboo connection is played when O17 it's at O16, so when the double approach is high. When both double approaches or double kakari in the corner are low, black can block. White usually needs to protect on the side like this or like this, and then black has time to protect too. And this way black is connected, he's threatening to cut on the right side. White needs an extension in the top, but this cut works to capture a few stones. So like this, black catches the two stones on the side or the one stone in the middle. Now maybe black was reluctant to block here because of the push and cut, but now black can fight back with a cut as well. And here there are several ways to continue the fight. On the hane, black can simply go down, sacrifice the corner, and let the stone to go for outside. But it feels like black is giving too much in the corner, so black can block, white protects, black protects also. If black goes down here, trying to capture the stones, white is faster, Atari, and extend. Now white either takes the cornerstone or the other three stones. So black has to protect. White will capture the stones on the side. It's good to sacrifice in order to get all these outside forcing moves and then put pressure on the top stones. So black gave up the stones on the side where white worked hard to capture them, but now he's chasing the two marked stones in the top, and the corner is safe in the process. But okay, this requires a little more reading, deeper and more accurate, but it's a good idea. And another option for black is to keep going straight, nobi, several times, give up the two stones, but capture the top one. Actually here, when white gets this kind of influence, black can approach. So it's nice to draw a line on the fourth line to build a territory in the corner like this, give up two stones, and then reduce the potential with the middle side extension. So in the future, black should really consider block and fight, not just double up. Because like this, white can enter in the corner with a push or keima, and then black stones are still kind of floating. Black can separate here or turn, but black is just flying out into the center while white builds territory in the process. So white extends. Now black should just block the corner, because now the three stones on the side need an extension, and then black is safe in the top right corner. It's very important in this kind of situation who gets to play around r16 first. So white gets ahead. Normally black should push along and then still block the corner, or at least block the corner right away, allow the extension for a base on the right side, and then invade the top. Because with this move, black is looking to continue at m17 or slide l18 to take away the base for those top stones. So white got the move in the corner. This is actually dangerous, white can cut it. So normally just go on the second line, because that's the move white can use to connect. So if black plays away, white can link under q18. If black tries to cut, it doesn't work. White is safe. So this would be proper, and now when white plays in the top, black can make I shape like this. If white plays an attach, wedge, incente, then invade the top. So black can also make a base. Playing here, white can cut and just capture the cornerstone. And it's quite a big sacrifice, because white builds more on the side than black will build on the outside. Now the shape point is to play the hanging connection again. The point is, if white goes away, black will block s18, which gives black I shape. If white plays Atari, black connects, and then black can still capture s18. So white needs to play here, and then again black invades the top or attacks more severe and then comes out. But in the way that it's also going to attack the top group, especially that the vital point at M17 can still be a problem. So back to the original game. Black went down. Why did I have to push? The vital point here, it's actually P18. That's a key point, the eye stealing to Suji. So black has to come back. And black doesn't even have eyes in the corner, so the group is still under pressure. Luckily, black can go down and build one eye. But anyway, the group is out in the middle, so it's not going to die. It's just that it's not going to build either. Playing the push is strange, because like this, black can make an eye easily at P18. So if white goes here, black can make an eye like that. And if white goes down, black can turn and go down. So instead of playing P17 and then P18, which are two moves, white could play P18, threatening the cut. So when black connects Q17, white doesn't need to play P17. White lost the move in that kind of local fight. So black jumps out, but with this kind of move, the invasion will disappear. So black has to push along and then jump out in the middle this way to connect to the other stones. And later on, still think about this invasion point and catch the stones in the top. Playing like this, it's a thank you move. White can block this way or push along. Very good. Normally black should come up. Then white captures or encloses the top territory and black grabs a big point on the bottom side. So black jumps in, white comes out to try to separate. Actually here, white should just Hane to reinforce the top group and put pressure on the top right corner. So black has to come out somehow. Then it's better to play a cap move to attack the stone in the top. This is very difficult for black to make territory because he's running all the time. So white could split the top dragon from the right side. This way, black can just jump out. A very natural move to connect. This pip is no need. Just try to connect to the stones on the left side. Because never know, maybe if white tries to cut this way, black can use the Atari, then wedge, and then cut something here. But not directly. So the pip can actually make white stronger. This block is good. Nice shape to connect. Hane cover, very nice. In order to protect against these cutting points here, black can play this move in center first. And then let's see if we can still keep center. So let's say black plays something like this. White cuts, black will go Atari, white comes out, black makes a bamboo connection, white turns, Hane, counter Hane, Nobi. So white is running in the middle. White just created a heavy group out of nowhere. And it's really difficult to fight in the center because black is super strong in the surrounding area. So jump out. Protect against the cuts with this schema. Then white jumps in the center. Good for black to separate some stones here. Gotta cut. Cut where you can cut. If white cuts back, black will go Atari. White needs to play to come out. Then black and Nobi, threatening to catch the two stones. White has one Atari here, but it's not a problem. Then when white protects these two stones, black captures the other two. And when white comes out with the other two stones, black captures this one. And anyway, black will connect in the center. So playing the empty triangle, not so great. And now black should make eye shape right away. Otherwise, white has Atari and then block. And it gets tricky. But white didn't play Atari. So black managed to leave. If Atari now, probably black doesn't answer, just captures here. So it's going to be a trade. Okay, so now black survive here. This is Gote. Good decision to play away. There are many cutting points left into white's formation, so black can start from this direction with the Hane, and then look for the cutting point here and here and here to activate them. This move is like approaching the cutting point but not really cutting. And in fact, black can just go for a large point like k4. If black managed to build all this area, white only has the corner, a tiny bit in the top, another corner, and a little bit on the left. So black is way ahead anyway, without killing anything. Going up is good. White desperately comes inside. Nice schema to capture these groups. Okay, protecting Gote. So white is surrounded and is going to be murdered. Hane, if this one, Atari, connect, and it's just dead. One eye only, and not enough liberties. If white plays Atari here, then push, capture, connect. Still not enough liberties. Yeah, no matter what white is doing here, he's going to die faster. 2 more liberties left. Go down is good too. But it took longer to capture the group. Actually, black can block. So white will play 1 Atari here, go out. 1 Atari here, go down. 1 Atari here, go down. If Atari, nothing happens. If this one, you just turn. And if this one, Atari, game over. So connect, prolong the suffering. But now, black can play Kosumi. So even if white plays Atari here and Atari this way, there is no way out. Only 2 liberties. Now 3 liberties is done. So like this, it's a problem. Atari. So black has to block this way. Now the fight becomes longer. Good eye shape. Good block. And here, instead of taking away liberty, if black just makes eyes on the right side, black doesn't have to play inside to remove the dead group. Like this, white can only make 1 eye on the side, and there is no way out. So the group will die without being forced to remove the dead stones. This way, black still needs to play a few moves inside. No need to play Atari. Just connect. Atari connects, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. And black has an eye, that's important in semi. So if white tries to make an eye, you don't allow that. And there is no way for white to approach, because he will put himself in Atari. So even if white takes away this liberty, then you play away again and takes away this liberty, then you play away again. When white tries to Atari, it's gonna be self-Atari. So that's a more economical way to capture white's groups. So now white is struggling to capture the bottom group. Okay, more dead stones in the center. No need to take the 3 stones. Should cut. If white comes out like this, better capture the other group. Atari take. Now the ladder doesn't work in this direction because it's broken by f3. So all those stones in the middle will die. Okay, this is ultra safe. Gotta push 1 time, then cover, because when white pushes, he's going to be squeezed, and then capture these guys. The other 3 stones seem to die anyway. So push 1 time, and also the capture here is quite big. How to connect like that. White is getting captured everywhere. In this area, why should I big? The jump is good. Push. After the push, black should cut. If this happens, black just protects. Black still has lots of liberties, so there is no way to lose the semi with the group on the right. And also, separating the stones in the middle, it's easy to catch the other 2 stones on the bottom. Actually, it's easy to capture everything in the center. So Hane, go up, push again. Now it's good to play a peep and then Kosumi. Even if white turns here, he still cannot win the semi with the bottom group. So something like this will happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good to take away liberty here. Yeah, 3 against 4. Okay. Black can play away. Push and capture. So something similar happened. That's a key point. Push. Instead of this move, just Atari or peep. And no way to make twice here. Maximum 1. So this dragon was supposed to die too. Also dead. Turn it's okay. This is also fine. Oh, but now black should push and then protect the 4 stones with this kind of move. And there is no way for white to go to the left. And now the dragon it's all dead. This was black's fatal error. So connect, sacrifice. Yeah. Then connect, then turn. Tack, tack, tack. Yeah, white escaped. There is no way to catch him anymore because of the double Atari. Too bad. But still, killing the lower right corner, it's pretty big, so black is way ahead. Now here in the center, push and take the guys. That's a gote move. Should peep one time, push again, and then cut this way. Because now when white goes here, Atari, when connect, cover, and everything dies in the center. Also, peep and cut right away works already. If black wants to kill more, this works too. One, two, three. Oh, okay, that was greedy. My bad. So just Atari and connect. Now again, black can push. White has to capture here, and instead of connecting chicken style, cut again, and then connect. Now when white cuts like this, black can go down because the group in the center it's already surrounded. Once again Atari just to squeeze and give him a bad shape. Then capture the stone. This is Sente. It's very good, threatening to connect the group on the bottom and kill. This connection is no need. It's Sente, but it can be done later. So play here. Instead of connecting like that, should Atari to be Sente because it creates a ko shape. So when white plays away, black can play here in Sente, then capture the ko. Empty triangle, it's just too ugly. That was good. Atari is fine, go down. Now ko. Nice to play this ko threat. Then black kills the top. Very nice. That's a waste by white. Nice, even Sente. Now here, this corner is dead too. Black should just connect. Nothing happens if white plays the Hane because of Atari and then take the 2 stones. And even so, white is dying faster. Black should actually go down. Then white pushes, black connects. Like this we don't kill right away. My bad. Black has to protect here. Then Atari go down. And on this move, no Tetsuji. So, actually, black shouldn't allow the cut. Just connect. That's the right move. because now it really gets tougher. White also has an Atari at b7. But here, black should go down. It creates damage Sumari between a1 and c1. So white's only option is to Atari here take, then white connects, black captures, and when white tries to make two eyes, it's impossible. Only one eye locally. So the turn, white blocked, but white should actually take and then give up the 4 stones. At least save most of the group and just sacrifice the tail. Now this Atari is not necessary at all, because when black goes down b1, he kills the left side, and if white ever plays e4, it doesn't matter because he cannot play e3. So black can play away, and this cut, it's nonsense, it's self-Atari, black will capture. So it's really not necessary to play Atari on 2 stones, because white can always give up the 2 stones for 4 points and play a bigger point. I mean, this is like white connects and then we capture the corner, but white finally saw his mistake and he corrected it. So those are 4 points. This block, it's like 1 point. Let's see bigger moves. Capture this stone. If Atari just connect, what else? Anyway, white has to resign because he lost the top dragon too, not only the one on the right side. So yeah, it's game over now anyway. Nothing worse here. Black should throw in, then Atari from the outside and capture 2 more stones. And like this, black doesn't have to play inside to win the semi by 1 liberty. Still, throw in and take this. If white connects, capture this way. So again, black has many liberties. Still good to make an eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And then when white plays here, take the 2 stones. There are 2 more liberties. And now actually leave it like this. Capture this guy. Clamp. Oh, clamp is better. Atari, take more. Or when white connects, connect under. So this is a game where black could win by so much more. For example, here, black can jump, white needs to connect, black connects, white plays Atari, black connects. So black damages more. If white blocks, there's Atari, and now it's a call. And then let's say we play this code red, take back. White needs to connect, Atari from behind again. It's a collapse. Kill everything. So in the end game, black could also get some extra points. This move, it's -1 point. Anyway, after black, white plays Atari a7, black needs to catch the 2 stones. So why would you play inside e9 to reduce one of your own territory points? And this capture is not necessary yet. There are still several liberties to be filled. So for example, black takes a stone here, white takes away liberty, black hane, and when white plays Atari, now black captures. But maybe this was a move to show white that nothing can happen to come back, and white just resigned. Well done, but there is always room to do better. So enjoy the review and kill them more convincing next time.